Greetings and salutations. Listen, you all are about to be growed. Not necessarily by me, although I will have some commentary afterwards, by this young man, Trip. And again, I'm not a therapist. I am not a life coach. I am not a dating expert. I'm a 57-year-old woman who's done some things right and who's done some things wrong. Okay, let's get in it.
We hear women come up and talk about how successful they are and how intimidated men are, and they never say a word about their character. And I just can't help but think about how turned off women get when men lead with money and lead with accomplishment and end up having nothing but unavailability and coldness and lack of emotional development, because that unfortunately is what it takes to succeed in certain career fields. You can look it up. And for some reason, women think that the success that they've amassed has somehow happened without them becoming devoid of a lot of the personality and relationships that men are devoid of. And they flex their accomplishments and money the same way men do. And somehow, we make it different every time. Every time. No disrespect to you, but you didn't say about being a good woman. Nothing. Nothing.
Why
you
would
didn't say
she?
no.
I'm just
Fuck
gonna.
all that, bro. Didn't say nothing
I
about.
can tell you.
Why would she say?
This is about a larger point. This is not about her as an individual. We don't hear I'm successful, I got my degree, and I've been in therapy the last 3 years working out my issues. I just bought a house, and I also identified my childhood trauma, and it took inventory over my baggage, and I got it out the way. Oh, also, I'm loyal. My time management is on point. I do what I say I'm going to do. I'm considerate. We never hear any of it. What I hear is when say that y'all act like, when men say that y'all have turned into alphas, what we're talking about is the worst parts of manhood. Y'all have taken it on. Now, the problem with men is that we won't admit that those are the worst parts of us too. But shorty, y'all have taken the worst parts of what it means to be successful, and y'all wear that like a badge. Look at what it's done to us. If you need an example of what it looks like to only live in your accomplishments, look at the black men around you. You in a city full of them. Look at how devoid they are. Look at what it took them to get to where they are. Look at how underdeveloped some of them are emotionally. This is what you want?
Church is out. Church is out. The young man brought the funk. You understand me? He ain't lying. But here's the kicker. A man who is walking in his purpose, understand me? He proud of his woman that got that stuff. Just, yeah, he ain't intimidated by it. He proud of it. But a lot of times, like Tripp said, because we lead with it just like men do, we say they're intimidated when the truth is they don't want to be bothered with that shit. They don't want to be bothered with the bravado that comes along with it. Ooh, I said a word. Because I almost missed out on Mr. Randolph. Because y'all know I met him online. Ain't no secret. But he saw me, thought I was cute, but saw all the accomplishments I had written on my profile and thought that I wouldn't be interested. He thought I wouldn't be interested in a truck driver. So he just moseyed right on by me. Had I led with, I'm funny, I don't like to cook, but I can. I'm kind of silly. I love to, take long walks on the beach. I love, coffee, jazz music. I like to giggle. I like cartoons. I like Judge Mathis because that's one of the things we have in common. I like Columbo. Had I led with that, had I led with, I'm kind, I'm loving, I'm loyal. Had I led with that, maybe he would have said hello to me first. And what he says is absolutely right, because for me to raise up through the ranks in the military as well as in the federal government, I had to be assertive. Why? Because I was vying against men. If you wear a uniform in the military, you can't be no punk. And also, here's the thing, because I was thought to be attractive, they really thought I couldn't do nothing. They said, oh, she's soft, she's pretty. So I had to get extra hoy to let them know I'm not just a pretty face, I'm getting your ass. But what did that do? I took that into relationships. Like I shared with you, my daughter said on my YouTube channel a couple of years ago, she saw how dominant I was. Who wanted to deal with that? But like I said before, a man who is secure in himself, he ain't intimidated by your stuff. He proud of you. Sometimes I listen to my husband when he's handling business on behalf of this house or whatever. And they may see, they come and look and they say, they'll see the flag that's in the living room or whatever. And they say, oh, were you in the military? No, that's my wife. My wife's retired, she does it. And I just listen to him. He proud of me. But I don't lord that over him. I don't lord how much money I was bringing in over him. He never knew how much I made, never asked. And we've been together coming up on 7 years. Never asked. Never cared. Those are my thoughts. What are yours?